Alrighty. Good morning and happy Saturday, everybody. Time for some more Bloodborne. Hopefully this particular setup that I've got works out for being able to hear me and for the microphone. To try and avoid shrimping and bending over too much and hurting my back. Since I still don't have a desk-mounted mic or anything like that, I propped it up on some stuff so that it's a little bit higher off my desk. It's still not more forward, so I do still have to lean forward a little bit, but that'll be fine. Anyways, I think I left this as... Yeah, I did. Okay, I want to leave it that way because I think that's more fun. Oh my god, I completely forgot to go back and listen to all of the voices. I'll have to do that today after I'm done. One of my notes was rated fine immediately. Oh my goodness. It's because Milady Maria is the finest of all. Anyways, I completely forgot what I was doing. I didn't play on Thursday because I was super tired after work. And I don't remember where we were or what we were doing. I'm pretty sure we had killed Rom. I think we were on our way into Yargul. And if that's the case, then I probably was actually about to go to the church to kill the blood dude and get the rune. Yeah. So that's what I'm about to go do. Let's go do that. So that is what we will do first, is we will go avenge Bird Mom. And then I think after that we'll continue on. We'll go fight the one Reborn, make our way into the Nightmare of Mensis, and then we'll go do that glitch. But I keep being like, I'm gonna do that glitch. Heck yeah, look at me. Right, this way. So this'll be interesting, because I've never fought this guy with this weapon. And I'm kind of curious how well Eileen's weapon does against him, especially since she kind of is outside after getting her butt kicked. But at the same time, this weapon has been absolutely mashing every single hunter I come across. So I'm kind of curious if, like, it was just a skill issue for Eileen, or if it's something where it's like this weapon inherently does not do very well against this guy. And we will find out. We will find out very soon, as a matter of fact. Yeah. No scything for you, mister. Loving how I still hadn't picked up that item, so it was still there waiting for me. Bad big boy. Bad big boy. No attacking for you. Thank you. I didn't need that, but thank you anyways. Okay, oh my goodness, Eileen, are you okay? Who could have seen this happening? It is me again. I'm not stealing your heart, though. You kind of need your heart. Letting her talk because Spanish, Latin America, Eileen. Sounds interesting, probably. Hello, kitty. Got a cat on my lap. No. As a matter of fact, Eileen, you... Wow, this could have gone so much faster. There we go. You... Wait. Oh. Wait. There we go. Anyways. That was clunky, terrible, and I probably shouldn't have done it. How have I never noticed that before? There's like all sorts of blood and stuff on the stairs. I mean, I probably have noticed it. My brain's just like, oh my god, it's so much better looking on the PS5. but it is, so I'm going to mention it, and you're going to have to deal with it. Hello! I promise to possibly only slightly cheese you this time. We'll see. No. Oh, Mr. Dodgy Boy, huh? So he's able to dodge out of my attacks, so that's already not very good. Oh, ho, ho! Oh, but he can do that. Okay, and yeah, that not only hurts, but if he decides to riposte me, I'm dead. Oh my god, why? Why does your gun hurt so much, sir? I mean, I know why. I know why your gun hurts so much. Come over here, why don't you? Oh, okay. Ow. Oh, I don't have any other items equipped. That was a blunder on my part. Ow. Ow! No! No! My Lady Maria's heart has been stolen! Does remind me I need to steal his heart, so I'm gotta try and parry him at some point. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll parry him and then I'll cheese him afterwards. No, that just doesn't feel fair. We'll see. We'll see if I feel like playing fair after fighting him probably like 5 times. Poison knives there. That way if I do decide to cheese the crap out of him, I can. A little bit more easily. Run past these fools. The eyeballs on his lantern. Clean off your lantern, mister! Oh my god, I have 36 insight. I should probably spend some of that. And just looked up and was like, that's a lot of insight I got there. Gonna get my butt whooped in the Nightmare of Mensis if I make it there with that much insight. Hello, I believe you stole my blood echoes and my heart. I would like them back very, very much, sir. Alright. No one's impressed. Get over here. Yep. It was so scary. Come on. Come on. Just realized I've never really tried to parry this guy. A lot of his attacks are really fast. Ow. Ow! Unfair. Would you stop? Jerk boy? There we go. Heart stolen. For 888 damage, too. Not too bad. Oh, he healed. Is he just... You stuck, bud? Oh no, I can't heal. You can say two can play at this game. Have some items, sir. Admittedly, your item is much scarier and much more deadly for me. Oh, and I'm out of bullets. No. I would like to heal, thank you very much. Nice little trade there. No! No! I'm dead. So close, too. Oh well. We'll be back. We'll be back, mister. Anyways, how are you all doing today? If anybody's come in yet. It's very cold outside this morning here. So I am bundled up quite a bit. I even turned up the heater 2 degrees yesterday. Much to Lou's surprise at the end of the day. Might have attributed to why I kept waking up in the middle of the night though, because I kept waking up and I wasn't too hot or too warm or anything. I wasn't uncomfortable, so I don't really know what it would have been, but like maybe it was like too dry or something like that is my guess. Alright, I'm back. I'm gonna try and poison you right away this time. Don't mind me. These are mine. Oh. There. Jerk face. Ooh. We're not finishing this fight until I steal your heart back. Come on, that should have been a parry. It really is funny how incredibly bad I am at parrying this particular weapon. Oh my god, why? You're on thin ice, mister. You're on thin ice. I don't know what that means, but you're on it. Okay. Is this the 4th time? Yeah, 4th time. 4th time's the charm. We got this. Maybe. Hopefully. I just realized, what runes do I have equipped? Oh. Should probably go get this upgraded at some point. Whatever, sir. Bye. Oh yeah! After this, I was going to go get the Rakuyo. That's what I was going to do today. Because now that it's Blood Moon, I can go to DLC. Although, it might still be fun to get into the one Reborn area and, like, do that first really fast, just so that I don't have to worry about that glitch and this skull and stuff. Oh, come on, I'm an idiot. It's like, let me walk around and right back into those bullets. Thank you, sir. Should be able to hit people when they're getting up. I mean, I know why you can't, because that would be incredibly unbalanced for PvP. But still. Come on. I can shoot you too. Mine just doesn't do nearly as much damage. Which is admittedly my own fault. Would you cut it out, sir? You know, I'm honestly considering upgrading my gun. Maybe getting the repeater pistol. I don't even know that I can equip it. I probably can't. But I want to. I want to kick this guy's butt with it. And be like, look, I've got it too, jerk. Okay, anyways. Do I even have the repeating pistol? Let's see. I don't. I am curious. And I won't be able to buy it because I have no blood echoes, but I'm gonna go check. I want to know, can I use the repeating pistol? Let's see, repeating pistols. No, I need more strength and I need more blood tinge. Plus it wouldn't do a lot of damage because I don't have a lot of blood tinge. Eh. 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 Is this upgraded at all? It is. +1, that way I can have that on there. Right. Before I forget, let's smack Gehrman. Why not? Eh. Why not? It's not going to really help too much, but hey, if I can get it, then it'll help out, right? Right? That's where he is. This is where I want to go. Okay. We try this again. This time, we get to kick the butt. Actually, that's a thought. I don't think I even have enough to use that. Yeah, I don't. I need 15 for that. What are my stats? Right. Right. Gotta get all that skill and gotta get all that health and all that stamina. Which I really do. I need to start pumping more into stamina so that I can just keep attacking and 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 attacking. And dodging. Stuff like that. I need to be able to dodge a whole bunch too. I feel like this guy, it would help to have audio cues. Like I was saying that for a different boss or something like that, but like for this one I feel like it actually would help out. I was saying that for Lawrence, right? I was like, who was I saying that about? Ooh, spooky. Spooky. You know what, actually, I don't want the repeating pistol because I want to beat you with what Eileen has. And I'm dead. Screw you. Not gonna lie, might just chase this guy. I do want to move on to other things today. Did not intend for it to take forever to kill this one person. Run! Excuse me, yes, I'm back again. I do wonder if the memory of these guys carries on from thing to thing like it does for us, clearly. Because it doesn't seem like it. But at the same time, if it did, then like, how come none of them are unstoppable badasses like we are? I say as I get myself killed by this guy over and over and over and over and over and over again. Alright, come here. Come here. Uh-huh. You and your fancy gun that two-shots me. Uh-huh. Thank you. Take that back. Alright, bye. Not actually. I will! I'm trying so hard, Seymour. I've died like 6 times already. This guy shoots me with his gun, and it like does almost all of my health. It's so sad. But I have now stolen his heart twice, so he can't stop me. Because I stole back my heart, and I stole his heart this time. I'm thinking I'm just gonna chase him, because I really do not want to keep fighting this guy so many times today, and like, he will trap me here forever, because he's so freaking hard. Wow, he's coming a lot further down than he usually does. There we go. There we go. Is this where you're gonna stop? Right about here? Ooh. Ooh. Come on. No. 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 Wow, he is a lot further down than he usually is. Loving how he tried to throw that right as I was healing. How far will you come? Come here. Enjoy taking poison damage while you're taking damage from your own weapon, dummy. Come here. Stop going up there. Come and kill me. Take this. Thank you. Yay! We only mostly cheesed him. Thank you. We're leaving the skull for now, because I don't want to softlock Milady Maria as well. And by softlock, I mean hardlock. Hello. No. No, I don't. Also, Seymour, you'll have to tell me how to, do it the legit way now. I can, he's dead. He stays dead. You'll have to tell me how, Spanish Eileen sounds. Howdy, Pinky Dragon, how you doing? I definitely didn't just cheese the dude in there. Seymour has no proof. Ignore the poison knives on my bar there. Don't die, even though I know you're going to. No. Doing awesome and absolutely elated. You can't hear her? Fix her lung and tell her to speak up. Why are you doing awesome and absolutely elated, Pinky Dragon? What's going on? Could you actually not hear her, or were you making a funny as well? He doesn't die because there's no loot. Very true. Absolutely true. You finally secured a... Heck yeah! That's super exciting! That's gonna be super cool. Hellgirl and Pinky both had good things happen this morning. Oh, did Hellgirl also get, like, a commission or something? I want to know the good news for Hellgirl, but maybe I should wait until Hellgirl gets here and then she can let me know. Have you heard of Bubblegum Bark? I have not. I don't know too much about like 3D modelers and stuff like that, so... But I'm going to assume with a name like Bubblegum Bark, they are fantastic and awesome. Elgo's getting a base. Dude, that's awesome! Heck yeah! That is very exciting. Both of those are incredibly exciting newses. When Lou gets here, you guys should tell Lou too, because I think she is still asleep and did not hear me. Oh yeah, I was going to ask you guys. So yes, they're a wonderful 3D artist. Good, awesome, awesome, yay! Actually, you know what? I've got a better idea. Where is it? Not Hunter's Rally, but yeah! She doesn't get why we're excited, but that's okay. She doesn't need to know. Anyways, I was going to ask, should I make my way into the DLC to get to the Rockio? Or should I make my way to One Reborn so I can make sure that I don't hard lock myself out of the ending? She talked to them down from 250 by sending one text asking for 100 and ignoring the guy for 3 hours. Well, I hope that that works out and that she's already gotten it and stuff, because I'm really worried that if it's something where it's like they're selling it online, then they're going to be like, okay, well, I'm just going to sell it to this other person. But at the same time, like, if it's something that's already set up, then she should be good. Oh no, both of you said one thing, and now I can't pick. I mean, I can. I'm gonna do the One Reborn really fast, Pinky Dragon, because I haven't even like started the DLC, and I don't want to accidentally softlock this character because I'm having so much fun with Milady Maria, and like, I don't want her to not be able to beat the game because I'm an idiot. So I'm gonna run my way through here really fast. I'm going to make sure that I'm able to fight the One Reborn. Fight him, kick his butt, and then we'll go and suffer immensely trying to get the Rakuyo. Because yeah, you were not joking when you said that. Soft lock? No, I don't want a soft lock. That's exactly what I'm trying to avoid doing. Oh, it is on now, sir. Thank you. I mean, if we really want me to suffer, you could tell me to do the Chalice Dungeon thing again, because I do not have an easy way to beat the Fire Dog thing this time. And, yeah. That would be torture. Oh, hello. I forgot that you're there. I don't know how, because I was staring at you as I ran down the steps, but... Thank you. Alright, anyways, enough lollygagging here. Let's continue on our way and get to where I said I was going to get to. This is closed, isn't it? Yep. We gotta drop down. There it is. I'm like, isn't there an item on this little ledge? Bolt paper! I don't need that. This weapon can't use it anyways. Ah! I don't think he can actually attack his hand, but I've never actually bothered to try. So my brain was like, I should try this time. It'll be funny. Oh, hello, ma'am. Oh, hello, other ma'am. Uh-oh, you both are infinite spawners, aren't you? Thank you. Better run. Oh, bell-ringing woman. Oh, bell-ringing woman. I know where you are. You better cut it out. Oh, wow. I didn't know that one of these guys was up here. Hello. Hello. Oh my god, I got it. I got it, you guys. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Well, actually, these guys take elevated damage after you kill their bell-ringing woman. That's right, never mind. Yoink! And now we can go do that if we feel like it. It's a brick dude! None of that, sir. Open the chest. Roll away because I forgot about that guy. Grandpa, I think it's time to tell you that you just need to stop. This is dangerous, and you're only going to hurt yourself one of these days with this. I'm trying to help you. I love you and I care about you. If you don't stop, like, you could seriously hurt yourself. I mean, how did the doctor even approve attaching a Gatling gun to your wheelchair? How did you convince them that this was medically necessary? Like, you just gotta stop, bud. You gotta stop. I love how he actually did stop attacking me. I don't know if it's because he forgot. Okay, there we go. Yep, the ricochet got him in the end. I'm so sorry, Grandpa. We love you. We'll always remember you. I gotta stop. That's gonna become way too real for me. Both of my grandfathers have passed away already, so... Or I guess all of my grandfathers, not both of my grandfathers, because I had more than two, because mother's parents broke up and then remarried, and those were the two grandparents that I knew, because my dad's dad passed away before I could meet him. I think. Pretty sure. I've never died to that before. Well then, this'll be an interesting run back. Oh my god, that was fantastic to see right before it went to this screen. It's just like, oh, don't worry, they all got it what was coming to them. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Nope. Nope. I don't need to kill you, but I'm going to, because I hate you. I forgot to grab this item. Yoink. Right, that's why I didn't grab it. It's basically useless for me. Uh-huh. 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 Sure. You guys, keep that up. You know what? Why not? Let's try. No! I slipped off completely. Not that way. This way. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ba-da-ba-bum. Ba-ba-da-ba-bum. Have that. Chunk! I need that. Excuse you. You guys ever take a Molotov cocktail to the face? It's not pleasant. Thank you for that. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Come back. Come back. 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 Nope. 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 Thank you. Gross. Oh, that is not who I meant to attack. You guys saw that, right? That wasn't just me. Those dogs were definitely dead and still standing for a moment. Ow, my heel! Hey, stop shooting. Thank you for sweeping your friend away, I guess. No. So much blood. I'm doing it. I'm learning how to fight the guys with the statue. I'm so proud of myself. Anyways. Oh no, surprise, there's a dude here behind the corner waiting to kill you. Anyways. From Soft, you've become too predictable. I say even though I've played this game multiple times and I knew that guy was there. Alright, it's the Nasty Hunters time. Which one am I gonna die to? Let's find out. Where's the third one? Where's the third one? I know there are 3 of you. Where's the third one? Come here. Uh-huh. Yep. So there's 2 of them. Where's the third one? Nope. There's the third one, but where were you hiding, sir? Okay, please, thank you. Nope. No tiny nitrous for you. God, this is gonna be so hard without any sound. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just stun lock this guy into death. Alright, bye. Yeah, my bet's on the cannon guy killing me at least once. Hello, skill user. Thank you for the claw mark. Yes, yes, fire is nice, but have you heard of the Blades of Mercy? You should give them a try. They're really good. I also like the Pimp Cane, but seriously, Blades of Mercy. They're really nice. Good morning, how am I doing? I'm doing great, Iced Demons. Have you also heard the fantastic news? I'm assuming you have, but Pinky Dragon has some fantastic news, and so does Hellgirl, apparently, and it's fantastic. I'm super psyched for both of them. It's always nice to get a nice instrument, and it's definitely awesome to be getting a really good 3D model. Sorry for ruining it, Pinky Dragon, if you hadn't told Ice Demons already. Yeah, cannon guy's gonna kill me. Stop at the pokes, sir. This guy has definitely heard of the Blades of Mercy, and he knows what it does, considering that his 2 friends are dead. Ow! Yeah, that would have killed me if it was actually head on. Let's trade hits for a little bit, see how it goes. God. You know what? You need to steal somebody's heart. May as well be yours. Oh ho ho! He switched into gun mode. Come on. Come on. There we go. But Lady Maria, stealing hearts. Yes, definitely share all the news. Which Discord, Pinky Dragon? Actually, I'm assuming you probably have your own Discord, and I should probably go join that. But if not, then definitely let me know which Discord so I can go check it out. And also, like, add an applause and, like, stuff like that. Excuse me. Sorry. Your own. Yeah, okay. So I definitely need to join the Discord. Isn't there a... No. Oh, yeah. The Corpse Wolf. These things are, I think, what disgusted me the most the first time I played Bloodborne. Is finding these things and being like, oh my god, it's a wolf literally just made of corpses. That's so disgusting. And then it's like, oh, don't worry, the boss of this area is just a giant version of these things. And it's like, oh, gross. It's like, yeah, it is. You're welcome. Enjoy that disgusting nightmare fuel. You could DM me an invite if I'd like then. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yeah, body horror gets to me too. And like, I remember the first time that I fought that one, I think I was like rushing and I wasn't like really like paying attention. And I was like, that one looked a little weird. And then there's the other one like further out that I ran into. And I was just like, no, that's so gross. Or this one, I think it was this one, was where I realized it. Oops, that didn't work. How about you just stay in the corner, sir? Thank you. You know what I just realized? I got the rune from fighting Bloody Crow of Cainhurst, and I haven't even equipped it yet. I'm an idiot. I need to go back and do that. But I also need to keep getting these bloodstone chunks so that I can level up my weapon. I probably can do that actually already. Let me see. It's a +8, so I need 8 of them, and I have... Oh, I'm glad that I checked. I'm glad that I checked. Would have been very disappointed to get back and be like, nope, I'm 1 short. Okay. I think I know where there's one more. But I might be wrong. Let's see. I don't think this door is open anymore, right? Oh, it is. Okay. I think there's one like right up here. Might be wrong though. Yep, I am wrong. But it's fine. You guys are gonna come back. Gotta come over here and kill the bell ringing lady. Right up here. Hello, have you considered dying? Thank you. What's this say? Fear Watcher? Not really. Okay. Elevator! My brain's like, do I have any exciting news? And it's like, not really. The most exciting thing that's been going on for me is, I've been playing FTL, and there's a mod called FTL Multiverse that adds a whole bunch of extra stuff, and like, new ships, new species, new quests, new weapons, new everything. Like, it's so good. And it's fan-made, obviously. I said mod, and then my brain's like, you have to say that it's fan-made, and it's like, that kind of goes without saying. But like, it's basically as if FTL got a sequel, but it's still just the same kind of like game and like gameplay loop. But there's like tons more to do, tons more to discover, and like lots of fun little references and things like that. Like there's a Sherlock Holmes character that you get to do a murder mystery with. And there was the bloodstone chunk that I was looking for. There's, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a Undertale reference as well as a Homestuck reference just by looking at the achievements. Like, there's so much more that I can't even remember. It's so packed full of, like, fun little things, and it's so wonderful. And, like, shoutouts to the mod creators. You guys are wonderful. If you've played FTL, definitely get FTL Multiverse. There's an installer that you can get so that you don't have to learn how to mod. You just download the installer and then like run it and it'll do it for you. Okay. Let's unequip rune for Moon. And let's equip... I really want to get a better one of those, but I'm going to need to go do that. We should go do that though. Actually, really fast, let me go here. Put down my good friend. My poor boy. He's been having a hell of a time. Hey, bud. Come on. Rest in peace. Take care, friend. Okay, anyways. Back to slaying and heart stealing. And the one reborn! Okay, and actually, let's level up a bit. Channel plot echoes. Let's level up. Oh, right, I'm level 69. And my brain's like, part of me wants to just stay this level as a joke for the rest of the game. You know what? For now, I'm absolutely gonna do that. If it starts to get really hard, I'll level up, but like, that's too perfect. That's so perfect. Like, I've got a pretty good stat distribution for what I wanted. And, it'd be so funny. Plus, imagine if I get invaded. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I forgot to level up my weapon. God, I'm dumb. 69, woo! Yep, exactly. Exactly my thought process. Funny number. I'm definitely not already prepared for tons of different things. For like funny number related things. Wait, no. Fortify weapon. Brain completely keeps turning off. Jesus. I don't think I've got a better gem to put here. No, no, no. And definitely none of these. I know. Let's do that so that I do lightning damage. It'll only completely... Wait, does it really? 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 Can... What? What? Pinky Dragon, are you able to put elemental gems in this and not lose all of the physical attack? Is that what this is? Is that what's going on right now? Because usually, like, you put an elemental gem, or like an arcane gem, into your weapon, and you lose all of the physical attack, but that's not what this is saying is happening. It's saying that my attack's going to go from plus 199 to plus 191, which makes sense because I'm losing this. Like, if I just take this off, then it's 191. That makes perfect sense. I don't know. I just have physical attack up, and, like, I had this on there. And I noticed earlier with the Blades of Mercy that, like, you can't use, like, fire paper or bolt paper, like here. Just, I went up instead of down. That was dumb. But, like, you can't use either of those. And I was like, huh, that's weird. No, I wasn't swapping Arcane to Bolt. I literally don't have any gems on there that does, magic or arcane or anything like that. Like, right now, there's nothing on there at all. And I have to try this out. Ken. Upper Cathedral. Maybe try taking out the other gems first to see the effect individually. Oh, that's a good idea. Can't use paper because it already does empty phantasm shell damage boost. Really? So, like, it already just has the empty phantasm shell type on there kind of thing? I'm just gonna go attack one of these guys really fast. I'm just gonna see if, like, it does a bolt type of thing or not. You. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy crap. So you can put elemental gems on this and not lose the physical stuff, and it still does elemental things too. That is so good. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is so good. Holy crap. Blades of Mercy are so good. There's not a corpse over here. I thought there might have been a Bagnapper corpse over here. Holy shit, that is so awesome. Oh my god. Why don't people talk about that more in, like, our Bloodborne or anything? Holy crap, that's so good. That is amazing. So there is an actual reason to hunt for, like, gems that do elemental damage for this thing. That's amazing. No, I did not know that. That is so cool. Blades of Mercy is so busted. Dude! 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 Holy shit. Oh my god. Wow, I think that's the best elemental weapon or gem that I have on. Yeah, that's definitely the best one that I have. Holy crap, that's amazing! As far as I know, that's the only weapon that behaves this way. As far as I know, that's the only weapon that behaves this way. That's so good. Holy crap. You know, doing chalice dungeons actually doesn't sound like it would be that hard now, knowing that, because, like, getting elemental weaknesses onto things, like, that's basically how you kill things. And admittedly, like, the giant watchdog, which is the big road blocker, is weak to blood tinge the most, I think. So definitely would still be really hard to beat him. But, like, holy crap, that's so good. Okay, anyways, back to the one Reborn. We've leveled up our weapon, and actually, you know what? Speaking of doing chalice dungeons, let's go ahead and let's go get ourselves a blood stone. Or a blood rock, or whatever it is that you get to +10. Because I think I showed you guys this before, but there is a chalice dungeon that you can go to that just has one there, and you can get it literally as early as you want. As long as you've gotten the root chalice from the first one. Let's see. There's that. There's this. Is it in this one, or is it in the other one? Oh, right, I need to get these first really fast, so let's go do that. There we go. Sorry for, like, going insane there, but, like, that's so amazing. I did not know that about the Blades of Mercy. I cannot wait to tell my other friend that unfortunately probably is not able to watch this on the weekends and stuff, but, like, I'm gonna be like, hey, heads up for you if you've never played with the Blades of Mercy, but apparently if you put elemental gems on them, it does not take away the physical scaling, and you can have physical stuff on there and elemental stuff on there, and it just absolutely mashes. No, it's okay, I never realized it was unique like that. Yeah! I'm pretty certain that every other weapon, if you put any type of elemental gem or arcane gem on there, it gets rid of all of the physical damage. Like, the only physical damage that doesn't get taken off is if there's a gem that says adds physical damage. Not add physical damage %, but, like, adds 30, 40, whatever physical damage. So, like, the fact that it just doesn't get rid of that, like, holy crap, that's amazing! Don't mind me, people, I'm here just to steal stuff. Not that. Hello, little friends. Purchase. That, and that. Excuse me. Excuse me. Rude. I'm pretty sure that's all they have, actually. I think I do this every single time. Yep, that's all they have. Hey, bag boy, want to get electrocuted? Tough. Oh no, he's choking me. Bleh. Did he kill me? He totally killed me. Well, I'm coming back and kicking your butt now because I want my echoes back. Actually, I only had like 2,000 left. Maybe not. You know what? No. He slighted my Lady Maria. She has to go back and steal his heart now. Nobody slights my Lady Maria. I keep slipping up. You'd think this many streams into the gag, I would have it down at this point, but nope. Alright, you. Wait, where are my blood echoes? Oh, you got them. Uh-huh. Very fancy. Let's try that again. Okay, let's back off before he just kills me. God dang, I'm bad at parrying these guys. Brain's like, but I've done viscerals on them before, and it's like, yeah, by getting a backstab. God, that's so good! I need to go get, like, a really good fire gem, too. Because, like, against Ludwig? Against Ludwig? Like, are you kidding me? This is gonna be really good! Thank you. And goodbye. Hey you. Zap. Oh my god, though. Oh, Pinky Dragon, are you streaming today? Or is Pink Megabit streaming today? Just so that I have somebody that I can raid later. Definitely want to keep the party going. Pink Megabits is? Okay. No, says Pinky. Okay. But Pink Megabits is, so... Oh, sorry. I'm so excited. I'm just like, I gotta dance. She's playing Elden Ring at 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Good to know. I'll be an hour late, but I will absolutely raid in there. So, no, we want to go to this one. And I went to the chapel. I didn't mean to go to the chapel. Whatever. Took Saturdays off now. That's very fair. I was super tired after work on Thursday, so I was like, you know what? I'm not going to stream tonight. I said that if I wasn't going to, I wouldn't put out a message, so I'm just going to not do anything, and I'm going to relax tonight, because, ugh. Work has been very stressful this week. It is getting better, though. Been getting lots of training and one-on-one time with my boss guy, and he's been teaching me stuff that I wish that I had known earlier, but it's good to be learning now, so. Still work for time, so I take Thursday through Saturday off to recover. That's 100% fair. Like, I definitely get you on that. So. It's so good. Sorry. I'm gonna keep being so excited about this. Hello there, monstrosity. Guess what? So good. So strong. Look at you be all excited. I know. Oh, it's so good though. Oh no, what could happen? I don't even mind that I missed that first attack. It just means that I get to go faster when I'm killing you. Oh no! Milady Maria is happy. Milady Maria is very happy. Well, I'm glad that we discovered that before we were done. Oh no! Let me out of there. But yeah, very glad that we discovered that. That's actually busted. It is. It is so good. It's so amazing. You doing all right there, buddy? Ugh. Hey. 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 Anyways. Okay, and that's it for this way. No need for Rakuyo now? Oh, no. I want to try the Rakuyo too, because I want to see, like... I've never really played with that weapon either. What if there's something super busted about that too? We don't know. Maybe we'll find something out about that and be like, oh my god, the Rakuyo's even more busted. But we do all know, from what I showed with the last character, that cannon plus pizza cutter is definitely the most busted thing in the game. But it is a glitch, and it is actually, like, legitimately busted. So, makes sense. Someone shooting blood at me while also shooting at me? Like, come on, that's so gross, guys. Very unsanitary. Oh my god, I died. You think those glowing folks sacrifice themselves to stave off the monsters? I don't actually know what the lore is behind them. Maybe they did. Which is very sad, because it definitely didn't work. Oh god, it's gonna put me back really far. You know what? I'm gonna go back, I'm going to the right one, I'm gonna take the elevator down. And I'm definitely not gonna jump off the elevator part way down so that I can, like, get to a different area and, like, teleport around and stuff. That's crazy. Hi. Shoo! Judging by all the people melted into the walls, there must have been a mass panic. Oh, absolutely. It's something that is also very sad and kind of scary to think about. Is this area, because it's like... There sure is a lot of people that are just kind of like melted together in like all of this stuff. And it's like, oh, but like everything must have been normal before because you couldn't really see any of this. And it's like, but what if this area's been this way the whole time? Let's see, is it this way or is it the other way? It's this way, okay. It was the other way from what I originally asked. Dog. You consider getting electrocuted, dog? How about you? Have you considered getting electrocuted? Thank you. Bell ringing, woman. Oh, wait. Oh, bummer. I was like, that thing should die so fast now because, like, I do electric damage, and nope. I don't have enough stamina to do this. Boop, boop, boop. Let's see, I bet it has... I know nothing, but that's my guess. Yeah. I figured not so. I imagine the singing Hypogean jail is the ritual taking place. Yeah. Maybe... Oh! Oh! That's fair. That's fair. I thought there was a bell ringing woman here. Well, whatever. What's this glowy pool do? God, that's so much faster on the PS5. Well, not really. It is a little bit faster, but it's not like tons faster. Hey, you. Speaking of being faster, you consider dying. Thank you. I'm gonna need these to level up my Rakuyo when I get it. There's nothing over here, and I always check, and I always forget, because I'm dumb. Cut it out, you. Oh my goodness, I'm an idiot. I still haven't gotten my lamp, because I still haven't fought the boy on the bridge. I better go do that. I better go do that. Thank you. Tempering damp blood gem. Tempering damp blood gem. Definitely not as good as my other thing. But yeah. This right here is what Pinky Dragon's talking about. And they definitely look terrified. Kind of like, ah! Sad. This place is terrifying. Nothing's confirmed, so it's cool that everyone can have their own interpretations. Very true! And that's part of what I love about FromSoft games so much, is all of the different ways that people will interpret different things, or like, theories that they'll have. I admittedly have like no basis for what I was saying earlier, because I have not dived nearly as deep as other people have into lore and things like that. But a lot of the stuff that I do is just kind of like what's visual and what's like right there. Taking these back, thank you. Would you stop shooting at me? Like, but you're scary up close. We don't want you to get here. That was incredibly unfair, and you know it. You know it was unfair. Jerk. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take a small break and drink some water. While it was loading. Not like actually turn off the game and take a break kind of break thing. It was a good idea. My throat feels better immediately. Haha! Lever. Thank you. You know, I just realized I'm still wearing like the starting gear from the beginning of the game. I should probably change this to something else. But Milady Maria doesn't feel like it because drip. Oh, it was the other way. I keep psyching myself out. Oh, cat's back. I jumped off too early. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm making some coffee for Pink Law. Very good. Excuse me. Taking your heart out from your back. Thank you. Goodbye. Boop. Okay, not there, but there. Okie doke. Back in we go. That sounded like a Mortal Kombat move. I do have a Mortal Kombat thing that will pop up. And it did pop up every single time that somebody was following for quite a bit because it was broken and not working the way that I intended it to. So I do. You've heard it, right? Like, because I know that you guys all saw it, but the sound also wasn't working, so you guys couldn't hear it. Here, let me pull it up really fast. Sorry if the stream is starting to lag out or something like that. I've got a web page that's loading really quick here. Anytime now. Anytime now. Okay. So, for follows, I had this as my default, is what I wanted it to be. And then as a super rare random occurrence, I wanted it to be this instead. Toasty! And the picture is of a friend that I have. The friend that I was referring to that I was like, oh, I have to tell him about the whole Blade of Mercy lightning gem and stuff like that. And he works at NetherRealm Studios. He works on Mortal Kombat and other NetherRealm Studio games, and it's super freaking cool, and I love it. And I asked him, I was like, hey, like, do you think it'd be cool if I, like, did this as one of my redeems? And he's like, probably, as long as, like, you don't use the original picture and stuff like that. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, would it be okay if I used a picture of you? And he was like, yeah, that'd be super cool. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna do it. So, I don't really get, like, any news or anything like that from it, and I don't get any spoilers and stuff, because, like, NDAs, obviously, he can't talk about the stuff that he's working on ahead of time. But, it is super cool, and, like, I'm really proud of him, because, like, we all went to school with the intention of being people to work on, like, games and being big game studios, and I think, as far as I know, he's the only one that actually went off and did it, and I think originally... I don't even know if originally... No, I think he was originally, like, in programming and stuff like that with us, and we didn't, like, steal him into the program. But, yes, of course, but that's still awesome. It is awesome! And, like, I'm so proud of him. Like, he does, user interfaces, or UX design, basically, so, like, everything that is a screen element that, like, tells you how something works, or, like, what something is, or what you interact with, how you interact with the game, is basically stuff that he does. So, and the way that he always describes it is if he does his job well, you won't notice any of the issues. Or you won't notice any issues, essentially. Like, good user interface should just be intuitive and, like, be really good, and, like, you shouldn't have anything that, like, bothers you or sticks out. What? What? Excuse you, I was at full health, sir. You guys saw that, right? Like, I was at full health, I'm pretty sure. And, like, yeah, I know counter damage, but, like, dang. That guy Hoyt. No more shooting, Grandpa. Seriously. Yeah. Get out of my way. This one. No, I'm going to stay on, and then I'm going to push the button and then write it up. That way it's back up there, because I'm probably going to die again. But, where were we? Oh yeah, friend that works for NetherRealm and stuff like that. And, it's super cool, but, like, he is also always super duper busy. And it makes me a little sad, because, like, oh, I don't get to play with him anymore. But that's kind of being an adult, and, like, there's a lot of times where, like, he's available and I'm not available, so I can't really complain about it. And I hope someday that we get to hang out and do some more stuff together. But he did also start a family, which is fantastic. And he's got a daughter. And every time that I, like, get to see pictures of him and his daughter, it's, like, the most adorable thing ever. And I want to see, like, his daughter and his wife and stuff like that, because, like, his whole family is super cool, and they're, like, really fantastic people, and I love them all, and I miss them so very much. So my brain's like, I should probably stop talking about them, because I don't want to, like, share any personal stuff, like names or where they live or anything like that. So anyways, Anyways, about that guy that just kicked my butt in one hit. I'd like to talk to his manager. Is this your friend you were talking about last week? It is. It is the same friend. I think. I'm pretty sure. My brain's like, which friend was I talking about last week? What was I talking about compared to friends last week? There are my blood echoes way over there in the middle of all these guys. You know what? Screw it. We're running in and we're getting them. I remember the first time I got invaded, I was in this area. I had rung my bell bearing thing. Or my bell bearing. My bell thing. And I was playing with another person. And someone invaded in. And I was so upset. I was like, I don't know where the boss is. I'm just going to keep running. And I ran all the way down here. And I ran into the giant fog gate. Because I was like, that's probably where the boss is. And because like I had also just played like Dark Souls, which does occasionally have like boss fog gates that don't lead to a boss and just lead to like another area, and it's like, I don't know, this seems like it's kind of leading down towards the boss arena, but like it could just be going into the next area, I don't know. And I walked in and it was like, yep, boss time. And the dude that I was playing with killed the invader as I went in, and then came in and like basically mopped the floor with the boss. And it was like, thank you. I don't know who you are, but much appreciated. Yeah, they had just started. Okay, so yeah, it was definitely the same guy. So, but very excited. Why am I killing these guys? Why am I killing these guys? Why am I killing these guys? Let's just go fight the boss, shall we? Let's just go fight the boss. Hey, Moon. It'd be really gross if you turned into like a slimy sludge thing and then birthed something into the world. Please don't do that. And then the moon said no. Not gonna lie, kitty. It's fantastic having you on my legs and on my lap, but like, they're really starting to hurt. Oh no. Oh no. I don't like it. This is exactly what I didn't want to have happen. Well, there's only one corpse. It can't be that bad. I mean, it's pretty gross looking already, but like, I'm sure. Oh! Oh no. Oh goodness. That's definitely not what I wanted to see today. Lady Maria is not impressed. Sir, have you looked at yourself? You really need to take a shower. You're covered in blood and bile and just all sorts of gross. All sorts of gross, sir. I do not approve. Excuse me. Excuse me, pot. Trying to get to the upper floors here. Thank you. All sorts of bell-ringing women that I hate. Excuse you! Nerve of this boss. The nerve of some of these demons. It's a miracle? It is a miracle. I'm alive. I don't know what she meant. It's a miracle. I'm sorry, Pinky Dragon. Trying to remember which bosses have I not killed yet, because I need to go back and kill them. I definitely need to kill Bridge Boy, so I can get my little hunter lamp thing. Bouncing new baby. This bouncing new baby or the real bouncing new baby? Because friend's daughter is, I think, over a year old now. Or actually, a couple years old, I think. I don't remember. I feel bad. I'm pretty sure she's like a couple years old now, but like, very adorable little girl. Did I already stagger you? Really? Really? Okay, well, note to self. Okay, please heal. So close. At least I can't hear everything. How come you staggered so easily at first, and now you're taking forever, senor? This is very uncool and very disgusting of you. I feel like you were just playing tricks on me. Thank you. Cool of you to do that with your hand. Oh, wait. Are you serious? Well, wait. No heart stealing for you anyways. Lady Maria didn't want us to do her. You're too disgusting. Thank you for the yellow backbone. Okay, and with this lamp, I'm assuming that I'm fine to go do the, like, whole turn it back to midnight thing, but we're going to the Nightmare of Mensis first. We're going there first. It's not very Gucci of you, the one Reborn. It's okay, Mikolash's corpse. I'm here. I'll come and steal Dream U's heart. Oh man, I wonder how Spanish Mikolash is gonna sound. Okay. And I'm pretty sure actually with this, because now I can make it into... Yeah. Okay. So I think this is far enough for me to not have to worry about stuff, but I'm still not going to activate the skull just yet. I am instead going to go ahead and go start the DLC. Which I think I already grabbed for, but we'll double check really quick. Yes. Okay. Smack. Oh my god. My forgetfulness is on full display. I did that so that I could do another thing and get my weapon to level 10. And I totally forgot to do that part of the whole thing. So let's just go back here. Let's load up this spreadsheet. Because spreadsheets are my life. And let's do this one because it's an is dungeon. W B G Y P Z K Y. Yep. Yep. Ta-da! Yes. There's a little, like, apple-ish kind of thing looking there. It's definitely a chalice, but I don't know. The is one always kind of looked like an apple to me. At least in the menu. Not so much once it gets placed. Yeah, wow, cat, my leg is in lots of pain. She just shook and it was like, ow, everywhere. So much damage. So good. Okay. This way, obviously. There's just no other way to go. Up. Probably should have just done the first one rather than this one. Because I know where that one is because it's the first on the list, so I do it every single time. I don't know where it is in this one, but I can guarantee It's going to be in a giant chest. Ow! Probably down here. Yep. Right behind this brain sucker. Good job. Got me. Oh my god, wait. Do I mash these? Nope, I still do not destroy brain suckers. So I guess that's the downside, is since it doesn't change it into elemental damage and it just does an elemental effect, it doesn't really do as much damage. It just kind of does like the effect of it. So getting a fire gem for Ludwig probably wouldn't really do too much. But it would still probably be a good idea for me to take the electric gem off before fighting him. Because I don't think he really takes any sort of like penalty or anything from electric. Oh, legs. Kitty, please, have mercy. Oh. Yes, please. Oh, microphone almost fell off there. Yeah, I definitely need to get myself a, like, thing to mount a microphone onto my desk. Maybe he'll take mental damage from thinking he's on fire. That's fair. That's fair. I am definitely going to switch it out to a fire gem still. Just in case it does help. Blood gem, boom. Fire blood. Those are both 7.3, so we'll just do this one. Be really funny if I did a rapid poison and like somehow actually poisoned him. Okay. And plus 10. Plus 10. Plus 10. Okay. We're not forgetting this time. It's not happening. But I am also forgetting where I am going. God, I'm terrible. Alright. Hi, Nightmare. I am the Nightmare, and I have come to kill you. Hello. Let's see, I've not been that far yet. Take that. Oh, it's okay. You don't have to fight me. Oh my god, he killed that thing in one hit. That's cool. I stole this one's heart. I did not mean to jump there. There we go. That's what I meant to do. Stole your heart too. What? Blasphemous. We lit him on fire though. It's fine. Yoink. I haven't opened this gate yet. I don't know I'm coming this way. That was way too early. Have I considered wearing the doll outfit? I have. I guess I could wear it. As I make my way through here. I could also wear the night outfit though. We'll wear the doll outfit for a little bit and then we'll wear the night outfit. Wait. Oh. Doll. Should I wear the bonnet too, or should I keep the top hat? Wait to see what you say. Bonnet, you got it. Boom. Now I'm truly their worst nightmare. Usually the dogs come and start barking at me and chasing me by now. Mm-hmm. Pretty. My character is pretty. Pretty savage. Hi. You're wide open. And you do not stun. Good to know. That was bad. And get some health back. Oh, that was too good. Nah. Avoid the button. Because we know better. Dogs, have you considered being on fire? Have you considered being on fire? I've considered being on fire, and I don't think it's a good idea, but I think you guys should try it. Excuse you. No, thank you, sir. Okay. 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 We've opened the gate. Being on fire? Yeah, I don't recommend it either. I do recommend that all of these people be on fire, though. You guys, you don't need to follow me. It's okay. Do I want to try taking on the Red Eye Hunter, or nah? You know what? I don't know, I'm asking. I'm doing it. I'm doing it as the doll. I'm waiting. Oh, he fell. Hello. Can you make it back up here? I think the answer is a yes. How much damage does this do? About half his health, that's not bad. Yeah, you're way too easy. Oh yeah, he doesn't get the boom hammer. I was like, wait, where's the boom hammer? And it's like, it's not here. It is elsewhere. Not that I'm using the boom hammer. I definitely do not have the build for it. Get out of my throat. Thank you. Hey guys, have you considered dying? It could be fun. Probably not, though. Hey, old hunter garb. Let's see. Nope. Hey, what's up? No. No, 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 no. No. None of that. Look, it's my nemesis. I'm not fighting you this time, bud. I don't feel like it. I really have no reason to. Thank you for the eye pendant. Bye. Best of luck to you ghost people that are currently fighting him. I'm so sorry. Well, got too close. Thank you. Just trying to get a backstab off on you. Thank you. Only fair. Yoink. And we continue on our path. Yoink. I do love on how this area leads you up here. And you go in there because, like, you get drawn to it, and it's like, okay, so yeah, we're going in here. And then you get the eye pendant, and then you walk away, and he doesn't activate. And you're just like, is this not the boss? Is this not the boss? And you come back out here, and it's like, oh. Oh. So there's a little area to go down. This is kind of different. Where's this taking me? And then you make your way, and you're like, oh, that sure is a river of blood out there. I don't know about any of that. Every time. Every time. Alright. 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 Hello? I do love in how these guys are set up where it's like, check out these delayed explosions, and this guy comes out and is like, delayed explosions, my butt! Check out explosions on a stick! Very impressive, Boomhammer boy. Thank you. Thank you. I am still really sad that, somewhat inherently via the fact that you can't get them early in the Chalice dungeons, any DLC weapon run that you want to do has to be like most of the way through the game by the time you get it. I mean, I guess you could, like, you could fight Father Gascoigne, you could fight Bloodstarved Beast, or you could fight the Bridge Boy, which I still haven't fought, god dang. And then you could fight Vicar Amelia and then immediately come in here. But, like, most of these weapons are kind of hard to get, yeah, and some of the best weapons are DLC. I know, like, some of the coolest weapons are DLC weapons. And, like, it's really a shame, because my brain's like, I kind of want to do, like, a Rakuyo from the beginning. And it's like, there's literally no way to do that. Doing a Rakuyo from the beginning of the game is not possible. Criminal That Cost Parasite is basically a New Game Plus weapon. Absolutely. like, even if you came in here and you got it right away, you still have to be at the point where you're able to basically beat the DLC before you're able to get it. And it's like, cool, I beat the DLC. Now I can use it in the rest of the main game playthrough. And it's like, sure isn't a lot of that left. Probably. There is a guy up there that is very difficult that I don't know that I'm going to beat. So we're going to go this way instead, so that we can unlock a shortcut first. Thank you. Running! I ran right into that guy's gunshot. I don't know what is wrong with me. The doll can bob and weave. She's learned. She's adapted. Yeah, if you can beat Orphan, Gehrman is a joke. There's no comparison. Like, if you're able to beat Orphan of Kos, especially by yourself, especially like that early in the game, like early quote unquote in the game, then like there's no way you're gonna struggle against the rest of the bosses in the game. Nightmares are fascinating. I just realized I'm skipping past this guy and he has Spanish voice acting as well, probably, so.
Como si el espíritu de Bergenworth viviera dentro de ti. Esos cazadores curiosos disfrutarán la pesadilla. Pero ten cuidado. Los secretos son secretos por una razón. Y algunas personas no desean que sean descubiertos. Especialmente cuando los secretos son particularmente impropios. Ten cuidado. Los secretos son secretos por una razón. Y algunos no desean que sean descubiertos, especialmente cuando los secretos son particularmente impropios.
My friend, do you see what I look like? You sound so familiar, I forgot it's Spanish. Good old Simon. I really cannot wait to hear all these voices. I forgot to go back and listen to the last stream to hear what all the voices sound like, including the dolls. So it's like, I gotta do that this time. I gotta remember to go back and watch that stream to listen to all the different languages, and then watch this one to listen to all the like new characters' voices and stuff. Okay, anyways, I have been going really slow through this area, and I need to be rushing so that I can get to Maria and possibly get my heart stolen, but hopefully steal her heart so I become Maria Prime. And then, after that, I gotta go get the Rakuyo. I gotta go get the Rakuyo. No, that's not what I wanted to target, but thank you. That's what I wanted to target. But, anyways, I brought up FTL earlier and Multiverse earlier, and, I think that is what I'm going to play after this. It's not probably going to be the most interesting thing to watch, but I don't care, because it's just so much fun, and there's so many fun little, like, things baked in there. And, like, so many little funny jokes. Like, I did remember another thing that, like, made me laugh from my playthrough last night. There are random encounters that you can get where, like, a ship will travel into the universe that you're in, like, right next to you. And I got one where it was like, oh, this is an automated drone, like, you know, I'm here to teach you about math. So thank you for enrolling, student. Let's begin the lesson. What's 2 plus 3? And it's like, it gives you a couple different options, and like 5 is one of them, so you pick 5. It's like, okay, good job. Now let's, like, up the difficulty a little bit. What's 8 times 12? And, like, you know, you pick the option, like, you know, it's like, good job. Now for the last test, what's, and then, like, it has, like, in brackets, system error, and it just, like, doesn't ask you the question, you don't get to know what it is. And then your options are dot, dot, and dot. And I'm pretty sure no matter what you pick, it's the wrong choice. And then it's like, with terrible students like you, how are we ever supposed to repopulate the galaxy with intelligent life forms? And then immediately attacks you. And when I beat it, I got a weapon that, like, I think it actually might have... Yeah, I got like a math weapon basically, and it was really funny. It was like multiplier or something like that. And it was really cool. It was a lot of fun, and it was very silly. And I want to play a game that is very silly like that. And then there was an event where I ran into somebody who like wanted to go before the Federation and like the council of like all the different species and like perform a speech to try and get everyone to like agree to ceasefire and like no more war and stuff like that. And they're like, would you be willing to listen to me? Like nobody else has been willing to listen, and like, you know, I'm just kind of running out of options. And if you say yes, it's like, oh, cool. And then like in the dialogue box, it's like the person pulls out a thick book and opens up to page 1. It's just like, oh God. And I read through the whole speech, and yeah, it's very long, but it's also very funny. Thank you. Come down. Oh. Hey. Only took 3 swipes for me to get him. Oop. Keep seeing the little wiggly boy wiggling his feet and thinking that it's alive again. And it's like, that's weird. Oh, I'm out of bullets. Get 5 more tries really quick. Nope. I shouldn't be dodging backwards, I should be dodging forwards. Would you cut it out? Come all the way up here? Mm-hmm. Heart stolen. And vermin gathered. Okay. Let's go get our pizza cutter, even though we're not going to be able to use it. And then let's go fight a big, scary boy. Hi. How was the fall? Pizza cutter! The pizza cutter that was so good that they were like, we have to put it in Elden Ring somehow. That was close. I almost ran straight into that. Okay. Let's go back to refill all of our stuff and then come back out. Yes. I know. It was so funny when I like noticed people using it. I was like, I wonder how you get that. And like, I know that there are those version things that use that, but that's so weird. And then like, got to the Volcano Manor, went upstairs, fought the guy and got it. And I was just like, oh, you sneaky people from Soft. I love it. I love it so much. Thank you. I don't have any gems that like do increased durability damage on, do I? No. That's weird. Whatever. Never church. Time to go fight Big Horse Boy. Okay. You know what? I think I'm gonna try once without Voltaire. And if I die, I'll summon Voltaire. Because last time, I'm pretty sure I came in with Voltaire and, like, one-tried Ludwig.
Por favor, ayúdanos.
Una bestia desagradable.
Un gran terror se acerca. Ludwig.
Once again, I love on how you can literally see the sword on his back. Right there.
Ten piedad de nosotros.
He really was by his side all along. Gross. Alright, how good am I gonna do against you? It's not too bad. It's really not too bad. Could definitely do better than that. Right up in his taint. Oh, nope, nope. None of that. No, the guy died. So weird not being able to hear that sound cue for like if that's the long jump or the short jump. What the? Oh, pain train, right? Spanish is a pretty language. I still don't have a camera for stream, right? I do not. Give me just a sec. There we go. Okay. Oh my god, I have 41 insight. You know what? Voltaire, you can keep sitting this out. I think I'm gonna be fine. But yeah, Spanish is a very pretty language, and like I'm still very bummed that I didn't learn it in high school when I had the opportunity to. I probably wouldn't have remembered too much of it, but like I definitely would have used it way more than French, which, you know, I like use all the time. It's such a common thing in Arizona. I mean, in the state within which I reside. I do have to remember eventually to not talk about that, because yes, I'm mentioning it on these streams, but I should probably eventually get in the habit of not accidentally doxing myself and like speaking to people where I live and stuff. Took Spanish 1 and 2 in high school. I probably shouldn't have that one. I thought it was good. Oh, got a kiss from you. Right in the face. Yep, that's what killed me last time. Alright, phase 2. I took Spanish 1 and 2 in high school, but my teachers weren't good. My wife is first-gen American, so her whole family speaks Spanish. Very cool.
Estuviste a mi lado todo el tiempo. Mi verdadero mentor.
de la luna que me guió.
Alright, and now I can't wait to listen to that cutscene because I really want to know how he sounds in Spanish. No! 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 Please don't kick my butt. Okay. Wow, he wiped the floor with me the moment we got into the second set there. I'll try and by myself one more time, and if I can get to that, and if he kicks my butt that fast again, then yeah, we're getting Voltaire in. Yeah. Sword mode, go! Hey, Pink Megabits! I hear that you're going to be streaming Elden Ring in a little bit. I'll have to raid into you when I'm all done here. Hiya! Hello. Okay. Hi, bud. It's me again. Oof. Oof. You know what? Screw it. I'm just summoning Voltaire. Fun fact, Ludwig's theme is in 3/4 time, so it plays like a dance or waltz. That is very cool, and I do love that. And actually, yeah, that makes sense for the way that it flows. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that particular melody and like that rhythm makes a lot of sense for it to be a waltz. You know what? You know what? There. We've gotten the old lady to scream. And we've gotten blood vials from our good friend. I love the image of dancing a waltz to his song. Why is Voltaire not here? Voltaire, my boy, where are you? Got the old hunter bell, right? Oh, I don't have the old hunter's bell. That's why. Okay. 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 Let's go fix that. The Confederate seal? I don't think you do, but that might be it too. So we'll equip that just to be safe. Oh, I do have the old hunter spell. It's not there. So yeah, that must be what it is you need to have the League Oath on. Pardon me while I snap my fingers, which I know is very bad, but... Actually, I'm gonna drink some water too, really quick. Ah, much better. Okay. Oh, it's Bandit. I'm like, what is that sound? Is my dog having some water? Yep, that's absolutely what it is. Good job, Pinky Dragon. Thank you. Voltaire, get your butt in here. I need your help. Come on. Oh no. I'm so terrified. Hello! Jolly cooperation. Essentially. Oh no. Alright everybody, you have like 5 seconds to invade me. If it resonates before I go in the fog, I'll stop. Oh, too late. No. Thank you. Ouch. I think the fire is helping because it is definitely making him stagger more. That was so nice. Good job, Valtir. Just like bleh, smack. No, I died again. Cool dragon, pink dragon. Oh ho! Forgive me, I was absorbed in thought. Thank you. Pebble. Get in here. Come on. Alright, same thing. You've got until I get to the fog to invade me. I'm level 69. Which I really probably should stop hoarding things and level myself up more, but it's just so good. Thank you. Can't believe I dodged into that just in time. Angie. Walter, you okay? Alright, phase 2. We're still listening to the whole thing. Because it lets the music build. If I die again, then we'll skip past it, but... Yeah, it really is. We know.
Todo el tiempo. Mi verdadero mentor. La luz de la luna que me guió.
Okay, now to just not die instantly. There I am. I'm like, where am I? Oh, nope. No, Valtir! I would have done more damage, bud. Why? Yeah, I should have gone away from that. was close. Oof, that was very close. Yes! Milady Maria gets to steal his heart. It's the killing blow. Thank you for your help, Volunteer. Farewell, bud. Alright! Milady Maria's stealing hearts. How you doing, bud?
Buena cazadora. ¿Has visto el
Woo!
haz de luz?
Indeed.
Solo un vistazo,
This isn't what he usually
algo
says.
pasajero.
Oh, right, it's because I'm not wearing any church
Aferré
garb.
a él, sumergido en el olor de la sangre y las bestias. No quería saber lo que era realmente. Realmente no quería.
Pretty sure he's still making noises. Yeah, I can't open the menu, so he's still making noises. There we go. Okay. Church garb, church garb, church garb. I don't think this counts as church garb, but... Nope. Okay. There we go.
Dime, buena cazadora de la iglesia, ¿has visto la luz? ¿Son mis cazadores de la iglesia? Los honorables espartanos.
What do you guys think? I told him yes last time. Should I be a jerk and tell him no this time? This is Milady Maria, and she is all about stealing hearts. But how could she steal his heart if she's not kind and nurturing to it? Although, look at this guy. He's very gross, so... Nah, let him rest. So, yes? I think let him rest means yes, but I'm gonna wait just to make sure that I don't, like, go against what you mean. Yes. Okay.
Ah, bien. Eso me alivia. Saber que no sufrí tal denigración por nada. Te lo agradezco. Ahora
I mean, you say that, but you're about to make a
más.
lot of really weird noises.
Incluso en esta, la noche más oscura, veo la luz de la luna.
I don't know about that. There we go. All right. Thank you for the blood vials. Oh, wait, apparently. And we go back to the proper costume. Okay, I don't think I can equip this. Yeah, I can't. Oh well. I was going to show off a way to kill this guy early to get his garb, because I don't think you get anything else by talking to him, so... I should have just ran past them like I always do, but I wanted to try killing them. Anyways, we're that much closer to the Rockio. We do still have to beat Maybe Maria, as well as the two, or not the two, the living failures. And I will admit that I'm not sure if I want to try and do that glitch that I was trying to do last time. It would be cool to pull it off, but it is very much a pain. I guess I'll look to see, like, if having increased skill, which gives you, like, higher visceral damage, means that I do more damage to them each time I do one. Because if so, then that wouldn't be too bad. Because it would mean that I have to do less of them total. But we'll see. We will see. Also, I'm going to leave the 2 scurrying demons up here alive, so that I can, when I'm not streaming, farm them to get tons and tons of bloodstone chunks and stuff. Because I know that I don't need a whole bunch of them in order to level up the Rakuyo, but I figure may as well get a bunch of them and stuff. Just for leveling up other fun things. It is very clear that I just barely survived that. Why is that going down? I didn't stand on it or activate it or anything. It's weird. It's not coming back up, which would have been my concern. So... okay. Let's try and get through this area fast. Thank you. Blades of Mercy are just really, really good, apparently. Nope. Nope. Okay. Not doing too bad. I still haven't fought Bridge Boy. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get this area ready to go fight those living failure boys. And then I am going to go fight the bridge guy and stop forgetting to do that forever. Because it will not take long. It'll take like 2 seconds to kill him. Wow. Wow. These weapons busted guaranteed. Like, Jesus. That was so much easier than I thought it was going to be. And admittedly, he wasn't attacking like he usually does, but like, still. It's very amazing how quickly that guy just died. I'm gonna take that. Thank you. Can't see my brain friend. I think this probably says like, yep. There it is. Okay. Thank you for the bullets. Thank you for the blood vials, and thank you for the quicksilver. Anyways, more bullets. I'm over here. Alright, bye. Okay. This goes down to him. It also goes down to this elevator that we're going to activate so that we can open up the shortcut on the other end of it. Chunk. Look, I got another pendant. I should break it and get another blood gem from it. Got a bug problem or something? Like, what are you misting for? I'm not a bug. I am a doll. I'm absolutely fighting Gehrman while wearing this, by the way. Be like, guess what, bud? Worst nightmares here. Although, considering how gross he is, he'd probably get off on it. Ugh. Gehrman. Oh my goodness. It's Lou. It's Lou. Wonderful fiance. Love you. Oh. Hello, friend. Lol, the psychological damage. Once again, though, like, he's gross enough that he probably would just be like, the dolls come for me. And it's like, ew. Get out of here, gross boy. Ding. Boom, boom. Okay. Oh, wait, wait. Yep. Remembered. Just a little too late there. And Grandpa, what did we say about the Gatling gun? Also, why are you here now? Did the doctor approve you moving here? Hello. What's up?
I'm not trying to be described, I'm just hanging out.
Okay. Do I want to? Yeah. See you. Pimcane's cool, but mine's better. How dare they? How could you? I've got the cat, yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god, I am coming back and I am kicking your ass. Did you see the nerve of this person?
Get good, scrub.
Ugh. Ugh. And no sympathy from Lou.
I don't have my coffee yet, sorry.
Oh, right, duh. I didn't expect to die. Although, actually, I don't know what I was thinking. I was going to need to, like, have these down here so that when I came back after leaving, after getting the whole thing ready to just go fight the living failures. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Whatever. It's fine. We're fine. There. Fight Gehrman wearing this. Just be like, John is here for you, Kevin. I'm going to kill you. Or actually, there we go. Doll's here for you, Garen. I'm gonna have to take this off because it actually scares me a little bit. That was close. Ran over the pressure plate again, like an idiot. You're still alive. Not for long. Alright, let's get these. Are there any booby traps I should disarm while I'm up here? Nah, I'm fine. Oh, well, so much for sneaking up on them. You're gonna attack or what? Bye. Okay, I guess they've got an aggro range. Good to know. That's for visceraling me. And then that's to steal your heart. Now let's just stun Lucky to death. It was nice fighting you, jerk. Anyways. Simon wears it all the time and it freaks you out. This? Yeah, I do not like it. I'm actually going to change it because, like, even just when fighting that guy and, like, turning towards the camera just now, it was just like, huh! There we go. We'll wear this.
Señora María, soy un petirrojo. ¿Alguna vez me acurrucaré y me convertiré en un huevo? ¿Qué dice señora María? Señora María, diga algo.
I can't, I'm sorry.
Lo que sea.
I'm not able to talk.
Señora María.
Okay, you said the same thing,
¿alguna
sorry.
vez que diga?
Boop. I'm sorry, my friend. Thank you for the grossness. Actually, you know what? This would be a good way to get back up. I will be back in just a moment because I'm pretty sure this is a dead end. No items or anything. Hello, friend. I see you are also exploring this area. Yeah, and then this leads to, yep, where you jump off the elevator. So yeah, my choices are to fall into that and die, or to come over here and fall this way and possibly live. Like so. Hey, bud. Off the edge he goes. I don't want to step on that pressure plate. Actually, you know what? I do. Haha. we go. Alright, this leads down to there, which leads down. Does that lead all the way down? It does, right. So. No, 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 no. Bad. Oh my god. Whatever, I'm right next to the lamp, who cares? Much better. No, I don't need to return to the hunter stream. Just need to grab my blood echoes. Actually, that or I think that looks good. I think that's fine.
¿Es usted, señora María? No.
What do you
Es
mean?
otra persona.
Well, I mean, she is right. I am not Lady Maria. I am Milady Maria.
Por favor, ¿puedes hacer algo por mí? Necesito fluido cerebral. Fluido cerebral oscuro y blando.
Sure, why not?
Oh, gracias. Eres tan amable.
Or kindly terrible. One of those two.
Oh, es maravilloso. Oh. Oigo el
don't, I'm
sonido
sorry.
pegajoso. ¿Tú también lo escuchas? Oh, lo sé.
I would if I could,
Tomarás
but
mi
I'm pretty sure you're not going to
sangre
let me take it because of the other things in my
Debes
inventory.
saber, yo también fui una santa de sangre. Entonces regresa. Si se te acaba la sangre de santa.
Yeah, I've got these two. I think if I use Blood of Ariana, I'm able to get it, so...
Oh, hola de nuevo. ¿Aceptarás?
Yep.
Eso me alegra. Pero no puedo moverme. Mira, en mi brazo derecho. Lamento molestarte. Pero no te molesta, ¿verdad?
Thanks, Adeline. Stay safe, friend. Don't turn into a squishy brain and then die. That would be terrible. Oh. What feet should I have on? So I don't know that anything's going to show. Yeah, whatever. Okie doke. Yoink this down. Into the corner with you. Let's push this to go back down. What are you up to today? Heck yeah, fighting in style. I am. You look really good doing it. Got a nice little hat on. I'm wearing my fancy dress. Got some nice gloves to protect my hands from all the blood after I rip out people's hearts. And I've got a nice little knight thing afterwards, but that's hidden. That's just for me to be comfortable with. Let's try fighting this guy again. Yep, so definitely still hard. You just mash him very fast if you just keep attacking. If you stay out of his attacks. Okay. We're back here again. That is not what I meant to do. Sorry, camera. There you are. Get down here. Whatever. Really? Did I break you? Huh. I broke the crow. It refuses to come down. Do 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 do. Bye. Thank you. Oh no, he's coming. And he going. Bye. Loving how their power to defy gravity only lasts as long as they are alive. Okay, and with that, we are ready to fight the living failures. And so, I bid this area farewell for now. Fall off. Bye.
Splish, splash, splish.
Who's taking the
splash.
bath?
¿Has oído cuán curiosamente se agita el mar? Como una tormenta, pero como la lluvia, pero suavemente como agua que gotea. Grita desde la profundidad de mi interior. Aquí viene, desde mis entrañas, pero suavemente, como pequeñas gotas.
Is that so, Lou? Well, have I got news for you?
Se agita el mar,
This is the same thing.
pero
And this way. Smack, smack. Is useless. Fine strike, damp blood gem. Fine strike, fine strike, fine strike. Sure is. Don't need that gem. And this leads down to the headless people, right? Yeah. After these three scrunkle boys come up and try to kill me. Oh no, 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 no. No, actually killing me. You're not allowed. You know, it occurred to me I didn't wear anything to protect the dress from all the blood that I'm getting covered in. But it is red, so does it really matter? Here to steal your heart from behind. Thank you. Keep that in my pocket. Hi, Lou. Oh, Pinky Dragon. Pinky Dragon, you should share the good news. I will not spoil it this time. Lou might already know, though. I don't know. Gotta share the good news. That is cool. If I could draw, I would do so. And I guess I technically can draw, but like if I could draw well, I would be doing it a lot more. And I know that not drawing well is the first step to becoming better at drawing well. Oh my god, that's never happened before. What was that? Disgusting. Yeah. Wow, indeed. That thing absolutely wrecked my shop over there.
No es una vista agradable, ¿verdad? El verdadero rostro de la iglesia de sanación que adora la sangre.
Being scared of pixels? What has pixels done?
Pero
Aside from be awesome. All the time.
buscas los secretos que oculta la pesadilla, ¿no es verdad? Entonces esto es lo que debes hacer. Sube a la torre del reloj astral y mata a
Kill
María.
myself?
Ella oculta el
I hide no
verdadero
secrets.
secreto.
I'm open with everybody, and I will kill anybody that tells me otherwise.
Ve, mata a María
This
en la
boy.
cima de la torre del reloj astral. Ella oculta el verdadero secreto.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, no seas codiciosa. Como dicen, teme a la sed de sangre. Deberías saberlo. Yo también fui una santa de sangre.
Okay, you're not asking for second brain fluid yet. That's so evil. Oh god, did he just like turn up the sound of eating like to 800% or something, or like make it really, really bad? Because like, if so, come on, man. Every time with that trap, I am terrible. I haven't learned my lesson either. Oh, yeah, that's very fair. Scrungle boys, come back. I'm not up there to kill. Yeah, whatever. Need to go get my stuff from this brain. That has glowy eyes. Oh my god, it's terrifying. Thank you. Ugh. No survivors. Uh-oh. Ah, frenzy. That's what I get for having 44 insight. Okay, anyways, now that I've done that, let's get out of here. Ugh. I'll have to make breakfast and bring your favorite pixels in his mod powers. Very, very fair. We'll see you when you get back. Oh, actually, before you go, I don't know if you saw this from last time that I was playing Lou, but I am at the perfect level, and part of me has decided that until I'm really, really struggling with something, I am not going to level up. Because I've got 30 vitality, 25 endurance, and 40 skill, which is already really, really good for my build, but I'm also level 69, and that's just too perfect. So... nice trademark, indeed. Oh my god, and we found out the most broken thing ever about the Blades of Mercy. You can put in... you've got these 2 physical gems, which give me that plus like 208%, or 208 physical attack. And like usually, I'd have another physical gem here or something. But we were looking at this and it's like, huh. Usually when you put in a bolt attack gem or like a fire attack gem or like any sort of arcane or magic type, it gets rid of all of the physical damage and replaces it with that particular type of damage. But not on the Blades of Mercy. Like, it's not changing it at all. Like, I still have that 208, and, like, put it on, nothing's changing. And, it applies the elemental effect without getting rid of the physical damage. Which, technically, like, it could be better, because, like, if I was full arcane, it would be much better to do that, where, like, it swaps it all over to that type of elemental damage, because I would be doing more damage with my arcane stat than with my physical stat. But, like, as a physical build... having that tiny bit of elemental stuff on there is not bad, because it doesn't quite do as much damage to things that are weak to it as it would if I was arcane, but it's applying the, like, attack power of it. So when I was fighting Ludwig, since he's weak to fire, I was staggering him a lot more, because I had fire on these constantly. And it's like, that's amazing. So, like, it's super cool. And it's very busted. And I didn't know that about the Blades of Mercy, and I found out earlier today, and Pinky Knight Dragon and I had like a little meltdown about it together. Right, I'm fighting Bridge Boy. Let's go fight the Bridge Boy, before I can forget yet again. Oh. Okay, so I did fight the Bridge Boy then? Do I have the lantern and I just haven't equipped it? I have a lantern, I just haven't equipped it. I'm an idiot, everybody. Don't mind me. I've probably scrolled past it, too. Or actually, I would have just done it just now. Because it's not at the bottom. Where is it? Is it at the bottom of these? There it is. Okay. And then I can go, boop. Yeah. Ta-da. Fashion. Alright. Also looks like Pickles is going to replace the eating sound with a cursed bass boosted version of the Skyrim Nirnroot noise. Well, yeah, you guys. Yeah, we were going absolutely insane over it. It's like, what? And then still an improvement in my opinion. Very fair. Especially if you don't like the sound of people eating, which I know you don't, and I really don't either. So, definitely understand that. I don't remember what I was going to do next. I know part of me was like, I could try and do the thing with those, Reborn. Basically do this again. But, you know what? Just for the fact of how much you get, why not? Let's look it up. Let's try and get those runes, and let's see if I can do it. So let's see. Carol runes. There's the air one. Right. That requires FRC stuff. Is there an air one that doesn't? There is not. Ooh, actually, all of a sudden, my body is telling me that I need to take a small break and go to the bathroom. So while we are here and while we're in a good spot to take a break, I'm going to do that. So definitely feel free to go to the bathroom, everybody. Get some water, get some other drink or snack or something. And we'll be back in just a little bit. Alrighty, we're back. Sorry, Seymour. I definitely didn't come here to buy a whole bunch of garb or anything like that. You can't prove anything. Just, let's finish this up real fast. And, yeah, everything's normal. Everything's normal. We're perfectly fine. I definitely didn't change outfits to look really silly. Anyways, how are you guys doing? How you all doing out there? Everything's, perfectly normal and fine. I don't know I'm looking to buy any of that. I don't need it. That's perfectly fair. I know that she's going live and I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna hang out with her after I'm done here, so. Tell her thank you for letting me know and I'll see her in a bit. It's okay. It's definitely okay. Like, she's gotta go get ready for her stream and start streaming her stuff too, so. I was thinking about it while I was on my break, and my brain's like, I know that I kind of want to show off this glitch, but I also definitely want to just go get the Rakuyo, so we'll do that glitch some other time. We'll do it when we're doing like another character, like in a future playthrough or something like that, so. For now, we're going to don the Crow garb, and we're going to go kick those guys' butts, if I can find, there it is. We're gonna go kick the living failures' butts. We're not gonna mess around this time, and I probably should have put on runes, because I just realized that I didn't. I'm a doofus. Oh, Pinky's trying to clip another streamer's content and Twitch keeps crashing. No! I'm sorry, Pinky Dragon. Actually, you know what? If I am going to go get any runes, let's go get a better stamina rune, because I'm pretty sure those don't require a FRC thing. So let's do that really fast, because that'll help out a lot. No more exploit, no more exploit. I want to go do the thing. I want to go get the Rakuyo. I want to go fight Milady. Or, I want to go fight real Maria. So that Milady Maria can assert dominance. 6Y... 2D... There we go. Let's get in there. Let's go get our active... Or, our Clockwork Metamorphosis, or Anti-Clockwork Metamorphosis rune. As a Skull Chalice! Our Lady Maria. Our Milady Maria has to assert dominance. Hence the tiny head. Alright. Let's see. Not too bad. Not super good, but not too bad. That was close. Realized after I stepped on it that I moved up and then kind of slid down. It's like, I just activated a trap. I need to move out of the way. And did so just in the nick of time. Should really have fire on the weapon for in here. But it's fine. I'm not really in here to, like, do stuff in here. Pay no attention to me, Mr. Wolf Boy. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, that didn't work. I rolled a 1 on my stealth check. I remember this. I remember this. Ready to fight again. Ready to fight again. And that note has been popping off today. Like, it has been exploding with people liking it. Like, I want to say that at the beginning of the day, like, I probably had maybe 2 likes on that. And quite literally, I started stream, loaded into this character, and immediately it was like, your note has been rated fine. It's like, I just got here, though. Yeah, I'm coming back for those blood echoes. You jerks. Bloodborne does not have a T-pose emote. I wish it did. The first FromSoft game to have a T-pose emote is Elden Ring. And it's, I think, Totalitarity or something like that. Heading out. Bye, Shen. Bye, Pinky Dragon. No worries. Thank you for the lurk. We lost internet now of all times. No! Hopefully it comes back up soon so that she can get streaming. Either way, I'll be hanging out once it does come back up if you guys are streaming later than usual or something for it. But I hope it comes up soon, because that sucks. Let's grab these runes. Thank you. And you know what? You know what? Don't hit me. Did I say? Anyways. Fingers crossed that it comes back up really quick, Iced Demons. Because, yeah, that sucks a lot. Okay, we've got better runes. We've smacked Garamond. Boom. Boom. You know what, actually? Yeah. There we go. That's good. Blood gem fortification. That's all fine. Yeah, it really does suck. Fingers crossed it does come back up really soon, though. And it's not like just Wi-Fi went down or something like that, it's everything went down, because I was going to say, like, you could try plugging in if you're just doing it off of Wi-Fi, but my brain was like, don't really know that streaming Wi-Fi is even possible, so.
Hola, por favor, alguien, necesito ayuda. Lo intento.
Everything went
Pero
down.
me temo
That
que el
sucks.
sonido se desvanece. Hola.
It is.
Eres
Stop
siempre lo
struggling,
que
it's
eres.
okay, it's okay.
Por favor. Por favor, necesito fluido cerebral. El sonido pegajoso se desvanece rápidamente. Por favor, tráeme fluido cerebral. Debo tenerlo. Ese sonido es lo
Gotcha.
único que me guía. Sin él seré forzada a regresar a mis años anteriores, inferiores. Sí, eso es. Dámelo. Puedo oírlo.
It was working just fine until she started her stream. That extra
El
sucks.
sonido que me guía.
It's like, alright, we're going live, and it went down. Never mind. That
Gracias.
sucks.
Muchísimas gracias.
Do you guys have
Me
like
has salvado.
constant trouble with your internet, or is this like
La señora
a rare
María me
occurrence
lo
kind of
dio,
thing?
pero es lo único que
I don't know if
puedo
you have different
ofrecerte,
providers that you could try and switch to
además
and
de mi
stuff, but
propia
like,
sangre.
if so, maybe try a different provider.
Por favor.
I think down where we are, like, Cox is basically our only option. Xfinity couldn't handle broadcasting to all her... Very true. It was like, too many people, too popular. It's an off and on kind of thing. That's extra sucky. Yeah, we've been looking into it, definitely. if it's giving you this kind of trouble, like, you definitely want to get a different provider.
He fallado. Por favor, señora María.
All right. We're not looking to take any prisoners this time. Let's see how many tries it takes me to kill these guys. Hopefully it's just one. Well, not with that type of gameplay. I'm not going to be able to kill them all on the first try. Let's try that again. Again. Thank you. Again. Thank you. No reason why this boss is so easy. I am going to fight Lady Maria today. I'm going to fight her right now. Why is the camera pulled back like this? You guys can see this, right? Like, the camera's pulled further back than it usually is. Ah! Oh, hold on. I missed stuff. Let's see. It was working fine until she started her stream. It's been a good minute. Yep. We were looking into it. Nice voice acting. Can't wait to hear Spanish living failure. We've never had issues until we moved. That's what I'm saying about our internet too. So now only if you can behave. I cannot. Yeah, we've had Xfinity for years and never had it have issues so much until now. It could just be a location thing. It really could just be a location. Like, maybe their network isn't set up to be super strong in this area. Hello, me Prime. Definitely not a corpse. Stupid Comcast monopoly. Yeah, no kidding. Monopolies are bad and they need to be broken up. Sorry, we have to look as fancy as we can when we fight Lady Maria. There. Lou, calm down.
Un cadáver debería ser dejado en paz.
My face definitely isn't clipping into my costume. Ignore that. Ignore that.
Oh, realmente lo sé. Cuán dulcemente llaman los secretos. Solo una muerte honesta te curará ahora.
Can't wait to get my hands on that weapon.
Te liberará de tu salvaje curiosidad.
Check it out, mine does this too. Now I've got two of them as well. She ain't messing around. She's like, enough of that. Oh my god, Lady Maria, did you get stun locked too? Sorry, you're actually Lady Maria. I am Lady Maria. Oop, that did not work. Gotta steal your heart. Thank you. Yeah. Get all anime on me. Uh-huh. Nope. Too late. Oof. I'm gonna try stealing her heart in all 3 phases. Ow. It's gonna end up getting me killed. But I don't care. When else are we going to get to fight Milady Maria? She's not trying to parry me. Very sad. There we go. Okay, now I can fight you. Ow. Ooh, she's doing it like in the perfect spot for it to kill cinematic and stuff. Cool beans. Alright, come over here and light me on fire. Come on. Oh, just a little too late. God, it's so cool. Ow. 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 Worth it. 100%. Light a fire in our heart, indeed. I'm gonna have to scroll back up and read all of this later. Oh my god, I get to fight her again. Lucky. Hopefully Ice Demons, you're referring to it being like funny in this and stuff and not referring to the internet being crap. Wait, what did this one say? Yep. Yep. Thank you for that. Get back some of my health. Just gonna keep going. Imagine fighting her for 5 hours. Heaven. I don't know that that's correct, fiance. She tried. She tried. Oof. Yeah, I'm absolutely gonna have to go back up and read all of this. Millennia tried to be Maria. Sadly, she did not have as much WLW swag. Like Millennia, Maria is actually a fair and fun fight. Very true, and very correct. Millennia is not fair, and it's incredibly dumb. Especially since they quote-unquote patched her to make it so that she can't be killed by viscerals and blood. It's so fair and incredibly balanced that she gets immunity for 5 seconds if you accurately fight her and beat her in her first phase. Very fair. Incredibly fair. Maria's not having any of my shit. Yep, she's definitely not having any of my shit. She's like, no. Enough of this. There it is. Come on. Come on. No, 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 no. Pull back out your gun. Pull back out your gun. Come on. That's what I get for trying to get parried. Can't wait to fight Millennia tomorrow. That's assuming we get all the way down to her tomorrow. It's still quite a hell of a hike. Jesus, Lou. I love you, though. And I understand 100%. Come on. There we go. Thank you. Oh, close. I thought that was a parry. I like how I'm trying to get parried by her, so I'm being more aggressive, and she's just like, no, I'm not going to shoot you. And it's like, Maria. Maria. What? What? What all capital letters what, Lou? Or was that a what in reaction to me being like, Jesus Christ, fiance? That's probably what it was. Yeah, the second one. Okay, that's fair. Maria, I really need you to parry me. You're just not doing it. Come on. Okay, camera. Look, I'm healing in front of you. You can parry that. You could just try and murder me. It's fine. Stop attacking me and parrying me already. Yeah, you can parry healing in this game. And I don't know if she uses her gun in this phase. I've never been parried by Maria, so I actually have no idea how often she does it, or like if she does it in other phases other than just the first one. Oops, too early. Yeah, it's a PvP thing that I die to. Very fair. It is only in Bloodborne, and it's a very unique mechanic, but it's also kind of useful. Yes! The cool attack. I love that attack so much. Alright, I've stolen your heart in all three phases, Maria. Everybody! Oh. We can die happy. We can die happy. We can die happy. More. Now that it's happened. Now that it's happened, no mercy. I mean, I do have to visceral her back to steal back my heart. But after that, I'm not going to try and visceral on all 3 phases anymore. Alright, Maria, that's it. Oop, that was way too dumb. Phase 2. Yeah, that was dumb. I knew better. You're right, Maria. You're right, you're right. And according to my chat, you're always right because you're beautiful and you could kick our ass. And we love that you can do that. Don't know why you're backing off. Wait, what if she was backing off because she's fallen for me and she wanted to give me a chance to, like, you know, get better? No. No. No! And more death before you promise us to play Magic Girl music while fighting her. Please. She seems to express love by torture and murder. Well, then she must love us quite a bit. So... Also, for Magical Girl music while fighting her, I don't know. Maybe if I, like, die 10 more times. I'll try and figure that out somehow. I am starting to run into the problem that I had earlier, where the monitor that I'm looking at this is way too close to my face. It's making it kind of hard to, like, play the game. So if I die this try, I'm gonna move it back further away from myself first, before coming back and fighting her again. Huh? No, I'm good. Thank you, though. Who was offering to let me borrow her microphone so that I could have it sitting further away from myself. Yeah, the monitor that I'm on for this. You gotta shoot me while I'm attacking if you're gonna try and parry me, Maria. I am shrimped up all to hell right now. Tall poop problems indeed. You may have hit me, but I hit you too. Oh, no! I didn't expect that to actually work. I knew better than going away. I don't know why I was creating distance on that attack. I don't know why I dashed that early on that attack. Let's go when there's no fire, Miss Maria. Come on. keep expecting that to be a visceral and it's not. Trust the spam. Let's move this further back. Like so. Alright, that'll be a little bit better. Although that is further up now and I don't want that because then I'm going to be straining my neck to look up at it. There we go. Okay. I mean, on my last try I actually was kicking her butt pretty well. Not this most recent try, but the try before that. Should probably not be looking at that fight. Okay. There we go. Oh! Oh! Didn't know that that had a follow-up. I thought it was just the Pierce one. Thank you for the follow, Anku Ghoul. Probably mispronounced your name. I apologize. Alright, back to phase 3. Way too late for that. Alright. No. That was cool. Well, Maria, it's been fun. Alright, I am Maria Prime now. It's the anime slow ramp, he's just started being serious. I mean, you're not wrong. Hello! Alright, now I go get tortured to death a whole bunch of times. Trying to get the Rakuyo. What do you mean goodbye, Our Lady Maria? I am Our Lady Maria now. Gotta wash off all the sad. Character's not crying. It's just the rain. Okay. Nab that. Nab that. Hi, crazy brew boy.
Asesinos blasfemos, demonios enloquecidos por la sangre.
Activate lantern. Goodbye, Lady Maria, my love. I'm right here. Thank you. Don't mind me, all you filthy fish people. Like, hey, that's offensive, and it's like, and I don't care. Thank you. Alright, nab that. Kick. And we're good. Alright. Just saying her fighting making me want to dig my PS4 out of storage. I know, right? Well, not Rockio time just yet. There's something else I have to get that's also very important. It's right up here. Alright. Now we're good. Now it's time to go get the Rockio. Alright, fishing hamlet. Fingers crossed that this doesn't take too long. Identity theft. I don't know what you're talking about. I stated who I was at the very beginning of this. I am a Lady Maria, and no one can prove otherwise at this point, especially since the real Lady Maria is dead. I mean, since the fake Lady Maria is dead. Fish shark dudes. This is not something I am looking forward to, everybody. I hate fighting these things. And I died before I could even get in the well. Guess I could try fighting the one out here just to see how, like, how much trouble am I going to have with it kind of thing. And I should probably actually, like, approach this from this direction because then it kills most of the enemies that are going to, like, try and kill me on my way down. Lol, the note waiting at the bottom. Yeah. Okay. It's a really long wind up for your attack there, buddy. I'll go the long way around just to avoid aggroing the land shark. Very fair, and that's probably the smart way to do it. As evidenced by the fact that I died going the other way. Didn't bring damp blood gem. I'm pretty sure that's not going to be better than the one that I've got, but... yeah, it's definitely not better than the one that I got. Or ones that I've got, I should say. Is there an item back here that I missed? No. Okay. Okay, we run forward, we kill the purple shaman guy. Dance away. We lure these boys over here so that we don't aggro the giant shark dude. Okay, messengers pop out like, we've been trying to reach you about your carriage's extended... That's really good, Seymour. Where are my echoes? Who has them? They're not up over there. It's not on either of these guys. You have them! Good. I was worried that it was going to be on one of the giant sharks down below. Thank you. Alright. As if this one down here isn't enough, we've got that guy up there, which is the one that actually drops the weapon. There it is. Oh, I got it, but not an appropriate time. So much damage. Too early. I can't hear if the second one has come down yet, but I'm pretty sure he has. Well, I'm dead anyways. I remember I could just not with these two, and then Pinky one day just goes, "What about Shaman Boneblade?" You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Seymour, thank you for mentioning that in chat before I killed them, because I would not have thought of that. Oh. Oh god, I can't buy them yet? I don't know what hunter tool I need in order to be able to buy them too. Well, we'll try it. Insight purchase? Oh, is it an Insight Path Messenger purchase? Nope. Yeah. I don't have the hunter tool that I need in order to get them that, or like, not the hunter tool, the badge. Because like there's all the different badges that you get down here that unlock the different stuff. I don't have the right one yet. We'll try it with one of them and see if it works. And it's been a long time since I've used these, so I don't remember what the range is, but I'm pretty sure it's like melee range, right? Like gotta be this close, essentially. Be for free in Nightmare of Fences Spider Room. Yeah, but I gotta get to that room first. I haven't gotten that far yet, so... 1 foot range, yeah. So super close range. Come here. Uh-huh. Hey, Iced, is your guys' internet back up? I'm hoping that Pink Megabits has been able to stream, because I'm figuring like probably gonna finish getting the Rakuyo here or die for the next 14 minutes. Whichever happens first. Yes? Okay. And is Pink is streaming then? Yes, I did beat one Reborn. I beat him on my first try. We're up and going. Good, good, good. And also super awesome that you got the base. So I'm glad that person didn't pull a will actually on you guys and decided to sell it to somebody else. She just found our pop away. She just found Alexander. Uh-oh. 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 Please don't tell me you have my runes. Sir. Oh, God! No. No. No! It's fine. I wasn't going to use them for leveling up anyways. I'm very glad that she found Alexander. Bass, amp, wires, and mic. 100 macrons. Hell of a deal. That is a hell of a deal. I thought it was just going to be the bass. I figured you guys were going to have to get everything else. Didn't I say I was going to die? I did say I was going to die. You're very right, Ice Demons. I'm just keeping to my promise. Just keeping my word. Thank you. Uh-huh. Yep. Oh, that didn't kill it. Well then. A man of his word. Indeed. And a woman of her word, too. Even though Lady Maria is not talking. I hate all of you. I don't care. Thank you. Goodbye. That worked way better. I should just do that. Okay. I'm quite frustrated with all of you people, so come at me. Apparently all I needed to do is get upset. What was that? Oh. No! 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 Oh my god, I lived. Oh, okay. Please kill it. Oh, you did. Thank you. Well, you didn't kill it, but you got a little close for me. Thank you. Anyways, I do got this. Yay! I love how very little blood echoes that gave me. I killed 2 giant, super hard shark demon guys, and I got 9,375 blood echoes for it. It's like, excuse me, that is not enough. Yeah, I don't care. Uh-huh. Yep. Oh, okay, I see your guys' point. You guys have some very valid concerns about stock prices, as well as home property values if Milady Maria comes and destroys your home. Counter argument. I don't care. I just don't care. Okay. Of course I can't equip it. I need 10 strength. So I have to level up. No! Well, I guess level 69 wasn't going to last forever, am I right? Hi, doll. I'll be back. You did this. You are the one that made it so there was 10 strength! Yes, I'm cheating. No, I don't care. I'm going to get just enough to be able to get to a base 10 strength. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to level up, and we're going to level up the weapon too. And we're going to see how good it is. The enemy there just sensed that I was Lady Maria and decided to leave. I'm nearly Maria. I am very nearly Maria. And a matter of fact, by next stream, in the end of this stream, I am going to be Maria. Minus the gun. I don't have the Evelyn. I do have the Evelyn, but I definitely can't equip it. Get out of here. Boop. 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 Damn. Well, still pretty good.
Buena cazadora. Puede que esto suene extraño, pero he cambiado de alguna forma. Hace algunos momentos, en algún lugar, tal vez muy profundo, sentí que me liberaba de pesados grilletes. No es que pueda saberlo. Qué extraño.
Pretty sure that's because I killed Maria, so.
Muy bien. Que los ecos se conviertan en tu fuerza. Permíteme estar cerca. Ahora cierra los ojos.
So unsatisfying.
Adiós, buena cazadora. Que encuentres tu valía en el mundo
Yeah,
de la
you
vida.
too, I guess. I'm gonna become level 70. So sad. Does have an A rank in that skill, though. Alright, Emma Maria! Rah! Since it's just about time for us to start wrapping up stream, I think I'm going to just end it here. Let me see. Yeah, we've got quite a bit more of those that I need to get. And I don't think I have enough insight to just buy more of them. Because I can get 2 of them, but I need 4 more after that, so. We're going to go ahead and end it here for today. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for watching me transform completely into my Lady Maria, being all ready. I am going to do a bit of... Wow, she does it with this too. What is it with that? Because she... Yeah. Huh. That has to be uncomfortable. Like, I can't be the only one that thinks that, right? Like... It looks like holding it that way would just really hurt your wrist. But anyways, I am going to do a bit of bloodstone chunk farming off screen so that you guys don't have to watch. Thank you for coming, Seymour. I really appreciate it. And thank you everybody for coming. Thank you Pinky Dragon for coming by. Thank you Ice Demons for coming by. Thank you Pink Megabits for coming by. Thank you everybody. Thank you, Lou, for gushing incredibly a whole bunch about Lady Maria. You silly, silly goober. I'm gonna pull up Pink Megabits before I raid in this time, so that I don't miss stuff. And Aniko Ghoul, thank you for the follow. It was good to meet you too. Thank you for coming by and thank you for watching. I hope you had a good time. We're being goobers and cosplaying as Lady Maria, if that wasn't obvious. This is my first time playing as a skill build. So I'm learning stuff about the Blades of Mercy that I didn't know, and we're going to learn stuff about the Rakia that I don't know, probably. We're about to raid over into a good friend named Pink Megabits, and they're going to be streaming some Elden Ring, so everybody definitely give her lots of love and lots of attention. And for our raid message, let's do... No, let's stick with give us your lunch money. I know that it's very antagonistic and it's very much like, whoa, whoa, calm down. But I feel like Pink Megabits probably has some lunch money at this point, and like, I may have 62,029 blood echoes, but I bet that they're all good. Bloodborne next Saturday, was it? Went away for a second. Oh, sorry. I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow. Probably still more Bloodborne. Same time, 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. But we're going to go ahead and raid into Pink Megabits here. And raid message will be, give us your lunch money. Yep, like that, with whatever emotes you want. It is a good message. It's fantastic. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all for coming. I keep saying all of this as if it's like the raid's about to start, and I haven't even typed it into chat yet, so... Pink Megabits. There we go. And there we go. Alrighty. And once again, raid message, give us your lunch money, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one, everyone. Bye.